Hello Liverpool fans, welcome to Liverpool Talksport. Before you drive into the latest news, make sure to hit up the subscribe and don't miss single moment of Liverpool update. Liverpool target, Crystal Palace star Marc Guéhi in €60 million. January, move as Arne Slot eyes defensive reinforcement. Liverpool manager Arne Slot is reportedly preparing to strengthen his defensive line with the signing of Marc Guéhi, the highly rated Crystal Palace centre-back, in the upcoming January transfer window. The Reds are believed to be ready to make a formal approach worth around €60 million, as the Dutch tactician looks to solidify his backline and inject new energy into the team's defensive core. According to sources close to Anfield, Slot has identified Guéhi as one of his top priorities for the winter market. The Liverpool boss, who has been monitoring the English defender since his days at Chelsea's academy, is convinced that Guéhi's combination of pace, composure and leadership could make him a long-term pillar of Liverpool's defence. A clear defensive vision from Arne Slot. Since taking over from Jurgen Klopp, Slot has shown a clear intention to rebuild certain areas of the squad, particularly the defence. Although Virgil van Dijk remains a world-class leader and Ibrahima Konate continues to impress when fit, injuries and inconsistency have exposed the need for more depth and stability. Slot reportedly believes that Guéhi's profile fits perfectly into the high-pressing and possession-oriented system he wants to implement at Anfield. The 24-year-old has already earned international recognition with the England national team, showing maturity beyond his years and adaptability against elite attackers. Liverpool's scouting department has been following Guéhi for months, and reports suggest that they were impressed by his performances for Crystal Palace, especially his defensive reading and ability to build from the back, a key component in Slot's tactical setup. Guéhi's rise to Premier League. Prominence. Marc Guéhi's career has been on a steady upward trajectory. Having come through Chelsea's academy system, he made his name during a successful loan spell at Swansea City before joining Crystal Palace in 2021. Under Patrick Vieira and later Oliver Glasner, Guéhi became one of the most consistent defenders in the league. His calmness under pressure, aerial strength and intelligent positioning have drawn praise from analysts and former players alike. Now, at 24, he's entering his prime years, making him an ideal target for a Liverpool side looking to refresh their defensive department without compromising quality or experience. Palace, however, are reluctant to lose one of their star players mid-season. The London club reportedly value Guéhi highly and will only consider selling if Liverpool meet their €60 million asking price. With interest also coming from Manchester United and Tottenham Hotspur, the Reds might have to move quickly to secure the player's signature. Liverpool's defensive struggles prompt action. While Liverpool have enjoyed a strong start under Slot, certain matches have exposed defensive lapses, particularly when key players were unavailable. The Dutch coach has privately expressed concerns about squad depth, especially with the number of fixtures expected in the second half of the season, including the Champions League knockout rounds and the Premier League title race. Guéhi's signing would not only provide competition for Van Dijk and Konate, but also offer a long-term solution as Liverpool begin to plan for the future beyond their current defensive veterans. Reports suggest that the Reds could offer the player a 5-year contract with improved wages, viewing him as a cornerstone of the next era at Anfield. Reactions from the Liverpool camp. Inside sources have hinted that Slot has already spoken with sporting director Richard Hughes about accelerating the move in January, rather than waiting until summer. Arne believes Guéhi has all the qualities to become a Liverpool player: professionalism, intelligence and courage under pressure, one insider reportedly said. Fans too have reacted positively on social media, with many excited about the prospect of pairing another strong English defender alongside Van Dijk. Guéhi is young, composed and Premier League proven, exactly what we need, wrote one Liverpool supporter on X, formerly Twitter. Former Reds legend Jamie Carragher also weighed in on Sky Sports, describing Guéhi as one of the best young defenders in England right now. Carragher added, "If Liverpool can pull this off, it would be a massive statement for the future." Transfer negotiations and timing. Liverpool are expected to open official talks with Crystal Palace in early December, giving both clubs time to prepare before the January window opens. While Palace will fight to keep their captain until the end of the season, the player himself is reportedly open to a move to a top club challenging for major trophies. Financially, Liverpool are in a strong position to make the deal happen, especially after offloading some fringe players last summer and maintaining tight wage control. The club's hierarchy is said to view Guéhi's signing not as an expense, but as a strategic investment in stability and leadership at the back. If the deal goes through, it would be one of the biggest defensive transfers of the January window, and further underline Arne Slot's determination to put his own stamp on the squad. What Guéhi would bring to Anfield tactical intelligence: excellent reading of the game and positioning awareness. Ball progression, comfortable in possession, vital for Liverpool's build-up play. Leadership qualities, has captained Palace and shows strong communication. Aerial dominance, reliable in duels, both defensively and offensively. Consistency, rarely makes costly errors, a key asset for title-challenging sides. Final word. As the January transfer window approaches, all eyes will be on whether Liverpool can finalise the deal before rivals step in. Arne Slot's project at Anfield is beginning to take shape, and signing Marc Guéhi could mark another major step in his mission to restore Liverpool to domestic and European dominance. The coming weeks promise to be filled with speculation, negotiations, and excitement as Liverpool fans await confirmation of what could become one of the most important signings of the Slot era.